Let's go!
Alright, so today we'll be doing the ancient archetype. We'll be starting with the supporters, trainers, and items. So, without further ado, firstly we have Awakening Drum. It allows you to draw a card for each ancient Pokemon in play. Can be pretty good, haven't seen it broken yet. But with Area 0 on the depths, you can draw up to 8 cards with this. So, something people may be sleeping on. We have Earthen Vessel. Again, pretty strong. Discard a card from your hand, set your deck up to 2 basic energies, any 2. Again, one of the most common cards you'll find around. You have Explorer's Guidance. Look at the top 6 cards of your deck, put 2 of them into your hand, discard the rest. Again, pretty good. We have Professor Sayed's Vitality, the Raging Bolt deck key piece. Choose up to 2 ancient Pokemon, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to them, and you draw 3 cards. So, front, back, anyhow you want it. It has to be 2. Each get 1 energy, draw 3 cards. We all know it, we all love it. And their tool, the Ancient Boost Capsule, that gives them an additional 68 points and protects them from any special conditions. Pretty good, because the only other options are Bravery Charm, which does only 50, and we have Luxurious Cape, which does 100, but it only applies to basic Pokemon without rule boxes, so it doesn't apply to EXs, and this only restriction is that it has to go on an ancient Pokemon. So, not bad. Let's move on to the Pokemon. So, let's go. First of all, the guy we all know, Raging Bolt EX. Again, thing to know about ancient Pokemon, they all have that eye makeup. They are the retrains of Pokemon we already know. Retrain meaning they redid the art or redid the story for them. And they also give them some new stuff. So this is the Paradox Pokemon line, but these are ancient of the past, thus ancient. Future is the future batch, thus future. So that's what we're looking at. So let's get into attacks. First attack, Roaring Burst, discard your hand, draw 6, we all know that. And the Terrible Bellowing Thunder, allows you to discard any number of energy cards, does 70 for each. And as you know, paired with Teal Mask and Terror Ensues. True Retreat, very strong card, Dragon type, no resistance, and no weakness. Unless you have a Lady Clefairy, then you can fuck him up. Next we have One Prize Raging Bolt, also in the deck. Again, that iconic rouge, if you can make it out in the eyes there. And we have this first attack. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon for each energy attached to this Pokemon. And you don't check weakness or resistance. So, 30 for each, and you smack in the bench. Pretty strong. Dragon Headbutt, 3 energy for 130. 3 retreat, 130 points, again Dragon type. Key piece in the Raging Bull deck. We have Koraidon EX here. Hasn't seen a lot of play in standard, but maybe more if you could break it. Retribution Strike, 220 plus. Each attack does 10 more damage for each damage count on this Pokemon. 2 colors. 230. Could be good. This Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. 280 for against a Dragon type, so you have that mixed energy type, Fire and Rock. So, not that bad. To retreat though, makes it kinda difficult. We have Balloon in the format now, but it needs to be really good because the standard meta right now is very cutthroat. We have the One Prize Koraidon. This is the one with Unrelenting Onslaught, sorry. If one of your other ancient Pokemon use an attack during your last turn, this attack does 150 more. So that carries up to 180 for 2 colorless. Has a 110 attack for 2 rock and a colorless. Not bad. Thing to note, 2 of these guys swapping, like with Latias, will still trigger. So meaning if you have 2 loaded up on a Latias, you can attack, retreat, attack with the other one, and keep it rolling. A true unrelenting assault. Pretty good for 1 prize. We have the other Koraidon from Temporal Forces with Primordial Beatdown 30 times. and that's 30 damage for each of your ancient Pokemon in play, including itself. So, base 30, and you can get up to 8, because you still need a Terra Pokemon, and there's no Terra Ancients, to have Area 0 under depths. So that's still significant. That is 8 by 3, that's 240 damage on a single prize. Not bad. You have Shred, which, as we all call it, Shred, gets through any effects, and that's pretty good. 130 damage, again, that fire and that rock, on a Coalesce. Going back, we have the old-time All-Star, Roaring Moon, out here, 230, Ancient, fabulous. That first attack, Frenzied Gouge for 2 dark and a Coalesce, that knocks anything out, but puts 200 damage on him. And then we have Calamity Storm for his same energy cost, that does 100 damage, but if you discard a Stadium, it does 120 more. So that's 220, which is pretty strong. Weak to Grass, to Retreat. There we go. We have one prize Roaring Moon now, so 148 points, 2 dark energy for an attack, Vengeance Fletching, don't know who's making these names, and your attacks do 10 more damage for each ancient card in your discard pile. So nice mill strategy, self-mill that is, and he gets stronger the later the game goes. Then we have Speed Wing, that's 120 damage for 4 energy attack, 1 psychic 3 colorless, and he has a 2 pip retreat cost, so 2 energy to retreat. Again, not bad. It goes up to 200 hit points with the Ancient Boost Capsule, 200 hit points on a single prize card that could have a very large attack damage. Nothing to sneeze at. These decks were terrorizing a few sets ago, but don't be afraid to see a little resurgence of them. You see them every once in a while. Still pretty strong. We have the Brute Bonnet. Right, this is the one from Twilight Masquerade. So it isn't used as much as the other one you'll see, which is the last card in this set review. First attack, your opponent's active Pokemon are poisoned. You have better poison options. And 3 dark for Relentless Punches, 50 plus. This attack does 50 more damage if for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. So, beating you while you're down. 3 retreat, difficult. But it's dark, so you might be able to use Petron and swap it in. 128 points. And see that little rouge there. And our final card, Brute Bonnet, the excellent one. 128 points, Ancient Pokemon. Looking so happy. With Toxic Powder once per turn. If this Pokemon is equipped with an Ancient Boost Capsule, sorry about speaking so quickly, you can poison both active Pokemon. And then we have the secondary attack. Mind you, this works on the bench as well. The ability that is 2 dark and a colorless for Rampaging Hammer, 120 damage. During the next turn, you can't use this attack. Alright, thank you for tuning in. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.